Well, hello everyone, it is I, your favorite perfect being, Cell, and welcome back to another perfect reaction video. Hope you're all having a perfect day. Make sure you hubby that like button, spirit bomb that subscribe button, and again, have a perfect day, damn it! Don't forget, check out Operation Mitosis, we're going viral. It really does help support the channel. Today, I have the honor of saying Death Battle dropped a new video 2 hours ago, so I'll try to edit this as fast as I can to be able to post it for all of you. Death Battle posted again! Wile Coyote versus Tom Cat! Yo, I've been watching Tom and Jerry ever since I was little. I've been watching Looney Tunes for the same amount of time. We all want to see this go down. Hope you're all having a perfect day. Be sure to check out Death Battle and the original video down below in the description. And have a perfect day. Let's get this perfect reaction started, shall we? You foolish furball, you cost me my dinner. You better not cost me my dinner!
And furriestest of the Looney Tunes. Tom Cat,
all right,
the
what's up?
Pussycat from Tom and Jerry. The fans voted for
yeah.
and we're here to deliver. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yes!
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
yes.
a death battle.
Yo.
In tales told
Tom and Jerry
campfire by the
was the
of
shit
North
growing
America,
up.
There was no
you know
figure
full
so
well.
cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sawatmik, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life. And to the Brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break. To this day, the Great Coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey.
What version of Wile Coyote we talking about?
Wile Coyote
what the
is driven by a ruthless
I only knew the cartoon
spirit.
one, so I was like, hold up.
Straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after.
Y'all know I like to start my nights and mornings with a coffee. And then a coffee with coffee.
Morphic canine Job, but Wile was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary, and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are
wait, that's why he can't talk?
Capable of hunting in both rural
I never
and
knew
urban
that.
environments.
I never knew that.
Little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to
Sonic X
consistently
shit.
keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
Bugs, you out here taking steroids? What you doing?
Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself
Nice.
and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a
that does happen.
Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless
I was about to say, this man is drawing up
sells any product
blueprints
that you
on
can
a
imagine,
daily,
and Wile is their
and
most devoted
he
customer,
is a bipedal
contributing up to
coyote.
99% of its
If you are both
revenue.
bipedal, capable of drawing blueprints,
spending it all in one place.
and designing and building it all, I don't think your IQ is in the single digits anymore, Doc.
Universal remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged, because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures,
I'll roll
Wile
with it.
is still attuned and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed,
that's
squashed,
nice.
exploded, melted, blasted
I mean,
into a
to
constellation.
be fair,
and
Toon
overall
Force is a
burned
hell of
for
a
the
thing.
last 87 years straight. without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times.
I don't know where this other Coyote of legend is coming from.
Believe it or not, there is
if you're gonna say he's the legendary Super Coyote, I'm a trip.
Every toon's got it, not just the Looney ones. And it's what
if there's such thing as a legendary Super Coyote, I'ma go blast it.
Essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile developed a counter to
this
immortality,
Toon Force.
the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves Toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
You can't say he's got single-digit IQ if he's literally coming up with the weakness to Toon Force!
Teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons
this man has a PhD in so many damn PhDs that he came up with a way to kill Toons. Is this man the one who sold out the goop in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because that would align!
Like traveling between different
this man is not single-digit IQ. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. This Coyote's smart as shit.
Suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wile's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission.
Told
He's
you!
helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth.
What'd I say?
Monstars in basketball.
What did I say?
Snap! Caught the Roadrunner! Oh, wait, never mind. So damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67,
what did I
Wile
say?
Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes
but learning from each one.
Maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz,
it's called plot.
God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping toon abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks.
I mean, you gotta give him credit. The man dusts himself off, gets back up, and fights.
The year
this man don't take a rest. This man is going through it.
And the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse?
Oh wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names' origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues.
No! The amount of splitters that would be covered by that. No! The fact that hold up. I'm backing that up.
Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt
this right here. If you guys are paying attention, let's assume that this tree here is about the size of an average over-the-top tall tree. We're easily talking like 150 feet to about 200 feet worth of tree. And you are hitting this crotch first with enough force to split it in half all the way down to the bottom. You cannot tell me that this cat did not just get the worst fucking splinters of his entire life. This man just took crotch first. A split tree which was split by him on impact. This man is having the worst day of his life right here. That man just had the worst day of his life.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see
I don't care what episode you're talking about. That will by far be his most painful wound.
Years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
The fact that got into a cartoon, they know what they did.
Predators. They can run up to 30
They
miles
know
per
full
hour,
well what
leap
they
6
did.
feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom
You
has
can say
collected
that
a
again.
crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mousekind. Sure,
Yeah,
most of
see,
it is
all
the
that-
stuff you
that
can
would be
find around the
merciful.
average
That's
American household,
instantaneous.
like baseball bats, lead pipes.
You saw how long it took him to reach the bottom of that tree
But
trunk.
he's got wackier things like a
You
magic
can't
wand,
tell me
a
that wasn't
robo-cat,
more painful.
vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in
This
the
man
world.
deserves
Partial
all
to
the
sword of
Zenkai
light
boosts.
and dark, which
All of
severs
them.
you from your own shadow, or the rewind remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed,
Yeah, he
blown up,
is.
had every bone in his
Yo,
body broken,
the amount
shattered,
of
melted,
bodies
vaporized
this
to
man
dust, and
has
survived.
laid out
Mostly. Tom actually has
He
kicked the
has
bucket
beat
multiple times.
up a
In
lot
fact,
of
he
other
has 9
characters.
lives.
For
As
the
established
amount
in the episode
of
Heavenly
ass kickings
Puss.
that he got, he dealt out just as many,
This was,
if not
conducting some
more.
different kind of research when
Whenever he
stumbled on
wasn't
that
getting
episode.
his butt
Very
kicked,
funny.
and
Even if
Jerry
Tom
wasn't
starts to
getting
use
his
lines
kick,
up, he has a potion that
he
just
was doing the
restores them.
kicking.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell. Where all cats go.
Wait, what?
Extremely hardcore for a Toon, but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He
Again,
can clone himself,
Toon
levitate in
Force.
the air,
Toon
make his
Force is a
imagination
thing.
real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Yeah, if you
Well,
only
I mean,
watch the
yeah, they
classic
had their
cartoons
own
from the
movie in
40s,
the real
you'll maybe
world.
in for a shock. Tom
Of
and
course
Jerry
they'd be
gets
able to
buck
break
wild,
the
much
fourth
like
wall.
the
They have
actual
Toon Force with
inspirations
it.
for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
If you
the
have
Joy
a
Whiz,
cartoon
they were
movie
actually
that
named
adapts
after
to the
two
real
characters in
world,
Pierce
of
Egan's
course they're
delightful
going to
life
have
in
the Toon
London.
Force
Jerry
to break
Hawthorne
into the
and
real
Corinthian Tom.
world.
It was adapted to the stage
You
with the title
therefore have
Tom and
introduced
Jerry,
it
which
to the
later became a
universe
catch-all
and the
term in
canon.
1800s England for
They get
young,
access
drunken
to it.
rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were roused the time
It's like
Tom
Trunks with his
destroyed a
time machine. He could
planet-busting
use it to go
asteroid,
to any
lifted up the
timeline if he
sun,
so
and
chose.
was blown up into a constellation, and he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone
Again,
Age,
Toon
and has
Force.
run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he
Toon
and Jerry
Force!
have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you
I
is
mean,
the fact
yeah.
that at the end of
Toons
the day,
are immortal.
they're
It is
actually
what it is.
friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little
See?
orphan girl,
See?
Robin
See?
Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase. Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were,
The
in
what now?
fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the tree
I'm not
of
even gonna
life,
ask, I'm
whose
just gonna
branches
listen.
encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the
Well, it may sound
That's what I'm
insane.
thinking!
It is.
Thank
Chase
you!
is a Chinese mobile
Thank
gacha
you
game
for
whose lore is
voicing
not
what I was
entirely in keeping
thinking!
with the
I
spirit
was
of the
trying
source
to do my
material.
best to be
However,
quiet and just
it
listen, but
is
damn, I
officially
wanted to say
licensed by
that so
Warner Bros.
bad.
Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No.
Friendly
Hey,
Tom has
yo!
actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
That's
My
wild.
count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because
Ah.
the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no
How
better
about
way
that?
to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
Hey! I like that.
Guess what? Death Battle has merch now.
That's right.
Hey,
Boomstick.
Death
You can
Battle
pick some up for
merch.
yourself on our brand new
Nice.
website, deathbattle.gg.
Just click the merch tab at the top. We've got mugs, stickers, shirts, and more.
I'm partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not a death note. See, it says so right on the cover.
Sure.
You already know,
There's
we
also exclusive
we
merch
react to
website
the whole
members.
video,
Oh, my beer
so,
cooler, which keeps my beer
we
nice
ain't
and
getting
cold.
out of this.
And I guess theoretically other beverages too.
Then
If
there's
we
the
do,
limited time
it'll be
game
through
over
editing.
tea, which will
But
be
I might
available
pull a
much
blasphemous
longer, so if you
HD
want
say
it,
I, and I'ma edit
We'll
that
be
out and
releasing
then
more
just
stuff
not
throughout
edit
the
it
year,
out.
So check back for updates. Picking up an item or two really helps.
Speaking of which, be sure to check out our merch store down in the description below. Be sure to have a perfect day. Kamehameha that like button and spirit bomb that subscribe button, everybody.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data
All
through
right.
all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
It's time for a death battle! Let's go! What's good? What's good? House Mouse. Moose as Holicus. Domestic Cat. Perpetus Victimus. Par for the course. Yes. Meepus Meepus. I love that. Canis Schmuckus. Yes. Accurate. I love this. The hand-drawn style is very nice. I like it. Championess! I didn't get a chance to read that. Hold on. We're backing that up. Fight! Championus! Joystickus! You foolish furball! You cost me my dinner! Hey, yo! It's starting! We get to see it! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Kick his ass, Tom! I love Wile and Coyote, but I'm rooting for Tom, man. It is what it is. Like, this man took a whole damn tree, split in half. This man deserves the W. He got super buff! Wait, he made the invisibility potion. I thought he was going to make his super buff potion. Yo. Oh, Acme Drop! Acme Drop! Yo! What the? Wait, what? What? Never mind. Never mind. Par for the course! Par for the course! Don't question it! Is that the... Oh, he got super speed! Oh, he stole that from Bugs Bunny! Right. Ah! Hey! Whoa! Okay, yeah, par for the course. Yep. This trick shot. Yes! Yes! Fourth wall break! Fourth wall break! Fourth wall break, baby! I was hoping he was gonna do that! Let's see that again, shall we? Let's go back for that. I want to see that. Yeah! He broke through the actual death battle. He broke through the internet! I love it! Looney DNA dissolving! No, 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 no! No, no! Uh-oh. Yo! There's some Goku and Vegeta stuff! Yo! Run! Run!
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Hold up, what? Hold up, what?
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no!
That was by
cruelty,
chance.
Considering coyotes eat cats,
That was
I'm
by
not surprised.
chance.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
I thought they were
Tom
both
has never
gonna
been
die
shown to
on
have
impact
Looney
from
DNA
that.
specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with
We didn't
actual
see
DNA
Buff Tom.
molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased
We could have
completely
seen Buff
and still
Tom.
returned, so it's
We
clearly
got
something
that
more
in one of the
fundamental
first
to their
episodes.
essence.
He
And
made like a
since the Dissolver
potion,
works on
and then he
any
turned
tunes,
into
not
like
just the
Monster
Looney
Cat
ones,
Tom.
it should apply to Tom.
And then he
But
started
considering how
beating
much of a
ass.
screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering
That
how
could have
much
been
more
a deciding
competent Tom
factor
is.
if
When
we
it
got
came
it.
to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming
Hey,
genius
to be
were
fair,
often
they
defeated
both
by
got
his
great
own
intelligence.
ego and
Let's be
stubbornness.
real on
Tom,
that.
the
They
other hand,
both
was
have
consistently
intelligence.
more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his
But
fights.
on top
He
of that,
definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and
Tom
has
literally
one other
broke
big
through the
advantage.
fourth
He
wall.
doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck
Yep.
and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
Yeah!
That bad luck is a core part of
He
Wile's
was in the
character
real
as a cartoon.
world.
So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
This poor
Where
cat.
Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against
Tom,
the
you
villains
poor
of the
cat.
movie,
You
the
literally
Monstars,
took
he
an
actually
entire
scores.
tree.
And scores again in the sequel.
Split
more than anyone
in
else.
half
But according
by
to Chuck
your
Jones's
own
rules,
self
that shouldn't
on
happen,
impact.
right?
Throughout
You
his
got the
entire
worst day of
history,
your life.
Wile's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the
I'm not
Roadrunner
gonna forget
or
that.
other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength,
what?
speed, and looning arsenal
Break
ensured
into
his
the real
victory.
world,
Wile gave
pause
one
the
hell
video,
of a
and then
chase
close
and
the
left Tom
tab.
Jones in for a
Are you
rematch.
The
kidding?
winner is Wile Coyote.
That could have happened.
Death battle.
The man broke through the internet. He was obviously outside of the computer before he got pulled back in. The man could have closed the tab. That's Toon
Subscribe
Force
and
for
join
you.
as a member to see
Oh.
more Death Battle.
Aye, sounds good. Y'all heard the man. If you want to see more Death Battle, be sure to check out Death Battle! And don't forget, have a perfect day. Kamehameha that like button. Spirit bomb that subscribe button. I was rooting for Tom the whole time. But Wile Coyote has more than 3 for an IQ. Let's all agree on that. And Tomcat deserves a win and a W. Please, can we get an F in the chat for what he went through with that tree? F's in the chat. Everybody have a perfect day. And I will see you all in the next one. Before I say my outro, I must say it all again. Kamehameha that like button and spirit bomb that subscribe button. Don't forget, check out Operation Mitosis. We're going viral. It really does help support the channel. And have a perfect day. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, humans.